What's up, fam? It's Jose from Celestial Alchemy and Harmonics, and I'm here with you for your intuitive reading, your collective reading, your reading for January 29th, 2025. And we're going to start out with the Ten of Coins. And I feel like with this moon in Aquarius, the new moon in Aquarius, a lot of people have had some sort of revelation, some type of emotional fulfillment, some type of appeasing by what they've realized or what they've overcome. You know what I'm saying? Showing a little bit of gratitude for yourself is always important. Celebrating the small wins is also important too. I think it's really important for a lot. They want me to flip a card over here, so I'm just gonna go and do it. And it is the Two of Swords. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with this Two of Swords is like a lot of people, or collectively, there's a lot of people that don't necessarily know how the universe works and how God works in their lives, right? You're going to hear me talk about God and you're going to hear me talk about faith because, it started as an awakening journey for me in 2017 when I realized that God was real. Even though the word might be an interpretation for man, the essence of the creator is existing. You know what I'm saying? It's real, and everything exists now because of it. So, I feel with this revelation that a lot of people are having, just kind of like finding a little bit of fire under their butt, being a little bit more creative than they have been in the past. You know what I'm saying? I think it's really important for people to realize the wand that they wield than the sword. It's all about how you guys use those things against yourselves right now, more so than anyone else. Because I don't feel like I'm talking to anyone that's in that deviant energy where they feel like I gotta get someone back, or I'm hearing payback, you know? So, with this clarity or this newfound ability to kind of like have a higher perspective of what it is that you're looking at or what you're dealing with, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, mental, you know, you're on a new path. You're on a new journey. You are literally kind of like figuring it out slowly, and things are intensifying, and you're starting to see that things are actually building up in your favor now. You know what I'm saying? The wheel has turned. I don't know if you saw yesterday's reading, but the wheel is turning in your favor always, unless there's someone against you or you are against you. And I think that's really important, for a lot of people to understand. Three cups. To me, the threes are always a good card, in one way or another, because it's a collaboration, it's a culmination of things coming together: mind, body, spirit, uh, you know, Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, spirit. It doesn't matter, whichever way you want to look at this message. It's all about feeling into yourself and knowing what's right and what's real and what's true. You know, so utilize discernment. I'm always encouraging people to trust their intuition more so than anything else. But remember that the ego is just as cunning and powerful and baffling as the truth, so don't confuse yourself in those spaces. And I believe I myself, are experiencing something similar to this, you know, but I got that clarity, man. I got that moon in my, I got that moon right there in my face. I got the moon in my sign, is what I'm saying. The signals that I receive inside myself, is telling me everything I need to know. And that's why I'm such a profound energy and sound healer. It's because I'm so in tune with energy itself that it's my first language. Like I literally speak it. And I think that's a very profound understanding for a lot of people out there, especially when you get into sound, frequency, vibration, esoteric knowledge, wisdom, whichever way you want to go with that. Everything is energy, and energy moves based on sound, frequency, and vibration. So, just check the price and pay attention when you're looking in those spaces, but don't, I feel like with this moon card that's coming up, there's kind of like, it's like a prequel, a prequel to things that have happened, but also it could be a sequel to what you have been doing in the past, because there are many ways to trick yourself into doing the old shit. You know what I'm saying? There's many ways to trick your perception right now and distract you from the very things that you should be focusing on, which is yourself, period. Okay? Period. Your kids are you. All right? You know what I'm saying? Your mom is also you, if you're taking care of your mom or your dad, or you know what I'm saying? Like literally, this is all about that generational conditioning and our concept of family that has been contorted and distorted over time. And what community is actually like. You know what I'm saying? It takes a tribe to raise a child, is what they say, right? But it also takes a tribe to come together in unison to create the quality of life for not only themselves, but those children in the future as well. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take care of yourself first, right? You know, and the importance of that, you know, with this Six of Cups is like you, regardless of whether it's person, place, or thing, past or future, because the present is always a gift, right? Realizing that you are this being of light, you are this being of compassion, that you are this wholehearted person, okay, that loves to flow with life instead of fight against it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but not from a place of daydream, not from a place of living in fallacy, swimming in your emotions all the damn time. It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because swimming in your emotions is a distraction, is what Spirit is saying here. And I wouldn't be surprised if you saw how you had control issues in your life. You know what I'm saying? How you were actually suppressing your ability to feel certain things. Now it's all out in the open. Now you have no choice but to fucking deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But you can be humble as you navigate it one at a time, moment by moment. We say it in Spanish, poquito a poquito se hace la cosa, little bit by little bit. You know, because all these small wins lead to a very big win in the long run, right? And we've been talking about goal setting for months now. Following your path, following your passion, taking the necessary steps to follow more of your passion, to incorporate and engage in being passionate about what it is that you're doing, regardless of what it is that you are doing, because that's how you focus on being present, right? One of many ways, you know? And I have to flip another freaking card here because they want to show you the way. You know what I'm saying? They want to show you through their eyes of what it is that you are doing that is actually hindering you from the things that you truly deserve and that you truly desire. You know, they want to show you those things. That's a representation. This is an offering, okay? And this is also about God too, because it's about offerings, it's about blessings, it's about being in flow, not being distracted or distorted, not allowing outside influences or energies to manipulate your truth or your vision of the future or your vision of the past that keeps you stuck there. So there's a lot of things and a lot of ways that you can look at this, you know, but you have to understand that these ways of looking these things are also being given to you in one way or another, you know. And they're mentioning something about holding. They said holding accountable. Holding people accountable is actually holding them back, which turns as a reflection, and they want me to spin this chair all the way around for you to realize that you're actually holding yourself back too by holding on to this vision of what other people look like. And that goes back to the judgment card that I saw yesterday, you know, about having that reflection right there in your face and calling yourself out on your own bullshit, not realizing it because those thoughts that you're thinking are yours. You know what I'm saying? Based on an energy that you are perceiving outside of yourself through the vision of your eyes, intuitive or not. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we have to understand how the mirror or the divine works in our favor consistently on a daily basis. You know, now, not every practitioner knows these things. Not every practitioner incorporates these things. Not every practitioner is happy with themselves either. You know what I'm saying? I have to tell you that. Sometimes I'm gonna be whole ass honest. Some people here being here fake, you know, pretending that everything's okay when it's not. You know, and though that's an example of internalization itself for a lot of people out there. It's like, hey, you're pretending that everything's okay when it's not. Why don't you talk about it? Why don't you meditate on it? Why don't you pray about it? Ask God to relieve you from this energy because it is not of your own, you know? And that's also, you know, spiritual protection as well. If that's something that you feel like you need right now, you know, being in your own energy and knowing what that is, to be in your energy and be in a flow state is what a divine being needs to understand about themselves. Whether you disagree with this or not, it's not my problem. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going with the flow of the energy and saying that, you know, you need to consider the give and take and the reciprocation of your life because everything is infinite. Okay? And they want me to show you this because it's always coming around and going around, dude. So where are you going to be in all that? Are you going to be in the middle, the observer, the one that sees it all and not engage in the loop? Or are you just going to keep on dancing around until you figure it out? So I'll leave you with that today, you know, even though that it feels mysterious and stuff like that. I just want you to understand that this is, remember, you are being given something, you are being offered something, you are being given insight, clarity. They are showing you the way right now. And one of the first things that you should be saying to this type of energy is yes and thank you, and not it's about time, or fuck, I've been waiting forever, or oh, my soul, I can't take it anymore. This has to happen, because those are all going to keep you in that loop. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to keep you in that loop. And that is exactly what you don't want to happen. This is why this is in reverse. So, do take the precautions and the necessary understandings of slowing you down today and working at your own pace in a divine way. Salah, much love to you. Stay beautiful and blessed, fam. We'll talk at you tomorrow. Peace.